Welcome back, guys. It's Kibla Ahmedar. It is the Brothers Geek Out podcast with G-Man in Singapore, Ash, Mum's house. This is going to be quarantine isolation week 3 for us in the UK. Uh, but yeah, guys, you can stream us on SoundCloud now. So every episode you'll be able to see on SoundCloud. So make sure you check it out, guys. You can listen to it and stream it, and make sure you're following all of us lot on our journey on Instagram. Gilman 187, Kibla Ahmedar, and Ashraf. Bro, spell it out because I can't remember it because you numbers and things.
AS14ROF, guys. I've changed the name, so yeah.
Have you guys been alright?
Yeah, not bad, bro, not bad. Bit of a sore throat, but as I explained, I went jogging yesterday. And I think maybe, as Gilmore was saying, maybe I strained out my lungs too much, breathing too heavy. I'm still trying to find a good breathing technique. But I did better this time. Did better.
Yeah, it's good, man. I've been good as well. Been good. Yeah. Sometimes when I train hard, especially when I'm training with that elevation mask, I'm like screaming through it, and it does strain my throat as well. I've had a sore throat a little bit myself. Yeah, I've been good, man. I've been good. I had last 3 days off work, right? Well, not like we're going out or anything, but still indoors, and just built myself a routine. Make sure I do something every day that I find productive. So I got back on the piano that I bought. I kind of failed. I kind of got off it, which I shouldn't have. But I was telling you guys offline earlier that I got to level 1. Basically, I was on level 0, but I got to level 1 where I started realizing that the names, the keys, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and I literally wrote it down on the keyboard. So now when I'm trying to play the tune, rather than trying to visualize or memorize what the key is, I know what letters it is. So I know it's like double G or A and C or whatever. So I got to level 1. It's kind of moist. I felt good about that. So,
level up.
Exactly. I'm going to carry on, man. Each day, I was talking to George earlier on, and we were just discussing stuff, and it's like so important to set up a routine. I'm a routine-based guy, so I already plan it in my head. I'm going to wake up at this time. I'm going to start off with my stretching and my yoga and whatnot in the morning. I'll use some time to chill, like play games or whatever, and then I'll eat, maybe watch a movie or something, and then I'll read a comic with a coffee. I'll play some piano, do some yoga. You know what I mean? Like, have something. Don't just sit in front of the TV all day or games all day and then be like, oh, another day's gone. Like, for me, I can't do that shit, man. I need to do some things where I'm like, oh, okay, I spent 20 minutes or 15 minutes on the piano. I spent 15 minutes reading a comic or reading a book or something. It's important. But, just been doing that, man. Just been doing that. I've been good.
That's good, man. It's very important what you just said, man. Setting a routine, training, as a kid, drawing. Just got to keep yourself like productive, man. Because when you sit in front of the day and the day's gone, and you just feel really like crap and bummy, man.
Yeah, no, you got to do something.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I'm 35, man. I'm 35, but every day that goes past and something productive hasn't been done, I feel freaking guilty.
You're old man, bro.
I know, old man, Gabe. I feel guilty, man. I feel like I have like anxiety. When a day passes and I haven't done anything, honestly now, I feel anxiety. But if I've done something productive in that day, right, be it my exercise or be it something, then I feel better about the day. But if the whole day goes past and I haven't done anything, I swear to you, man, I feel anxiety. Like, it's so, I don't know what it is, but I feel like when the day's wasted, when the whole day is wasted and I haven't done something productive, even if it's been 15 minutes, I don't feel right, man. I'm feeling like that.
Funny you're saying that, you know what, recently I've been feeling the same, like if the day's not productive, when I was out of work for a week or so, I was waiting for the tablet, and I wasn't doing shit at all, I felt as, damn, like, there's nothing going on, man, like, I need something to do. And now that I'm back into work, I feel a bit better. But I couldn't even sleep at night, man.
But that's what I'm saying. When people think that if you got nothing to do, right? Say if you're rich, billionaire games, if you don't do stuff, you can actually go crazy. Because if you're just sitting there doing nothing, like, you feel like you have no purpose. And not most people, I reckon. You just feel like you have no purpose to do anything.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's the point? You know what I mean? What's the point of me being here and whatnot? That's why I think it's so important to pick up a habit. So important, whatever it is, right? Just get excited over something and be like, you know what? I'm going to do that every day. Like, obviously if you're working, you obviously you got to work, but feeling like, oh, I wish I didn't have to work. Like, what? You get depressed because you just need work is a good thing to kind of give you purpose, man. Like structure and earn something and whatnot. I do think it's important, man. When I was young, like, working is long, just want to make it rich and chill. But nah, man, work gives me structure. I like it, and it gives you something to do. Otherwise, sit at home all day, man, do nothing, play video games all day or whatever. I don't know, man. Depression will kick in.
It would do.
Yeah, I agree with you, man.
Yeah. What about you, kids? Why have you been keeping yourself busy? I know I've seen all the artwork and shit. I like some of the Last Samurai stuff. Why are you keeping yourself busy?
So I suppose, that's it. Just been doing on artwork. I've got some other things planned as well. We're going to go through some stories later on. We're going to get a couple of books written up so I can get them printed for like Alara, Idris. We've got some ideas. I've been doing the artwork, just practicing digital stuff. I'm going to do some physical artwork maybe later on today. I'm just working on my skill, man. I think I can get better at it. I suppose having the work routine does help, but then when you get home after a long day's work, you don't get to do the things you actually love and enjoy doing. So I've been doing things that I love and enjoy. More reading, I think that plays a big part. We have been watching some Netflix as well, so that's been... We finished off one of our programs yesterday, so it is time to move on to another show, a couple movies maybe. But yeah, no, just doing that. The Last Samurai one was... it was quite fun to do. It's my own style. It's characters I've never drawn before. I've done the video, I've put it together, so I was going to post it up later on today so people could see it. If there was ever to do a Last Samurai comic book, I want to be involved. So that's something...
I love it.
Yeah, that's something that's stuck in my head. And I think I'm going to do more... You know what? I'm going to do more fan artwork. So I'm going to do a few more of these artworks, but I'm going to do some more Last Samurai stuff because I looked online just to get ideas. I do research online. I look at comic books. I look at artwork I've done previously. I look at what I can pick out on different styles and how I can make things work better. And there's not much for The Last Samurai, man. And I'm like, oh, man. Like, there's odd few pieces, but it's like, no, man, there needs to be, like, when you type in Avengers, you've got 2,500 pages of artwork that people do. So I think now it's weird. Like, as much as I love that stuff, I'm going to go outside the box a little bit and do something different. So I'm going to pick up on some samurai artwork, Japanese history. I'm going to practice in a different way because that relates to another project I'm working on as well.
That's good, man. It's good to go get inspiration as well, man, from different artists and whatnot. Even if it's something that you're drawing, just seeing a different way of doing it. It's the same way with martial arts. That's where mixed martial arts came from, and Bruce Lee's philosophy of just getting inspired by other styles, like throwing a specific kick, but just seeing how other styles will throw it, what angles will they kick it, throw it at the way they will land, and then react from that. And you find what works for you, and that's good, man. It's good that you've been doing that.
That's right. So,
I didn't even expect you to draw the other characters, to be honest, man.
So I had to change.
When I tweeted it to you, I was like, I'm not just gonna do Last Samurai because you're just gonna draw Ogren. I wanted everyone. I wanted 6 characters. So I was like, you know what? Draw all 6 of them, not just.
Well, I had to change the last one.
Who do you change the last one to?
To the Colonel Bagley instead of doing Nabudo. I wanted to do his son, Katsumoto's son.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I need to put the guy, man. Had to put the enemy there, bro.
What was his name again?
Colonel Bagley.
Custer.
General
Custer.
Yeah.
It was him, yeah.
Yeah, Colonel Bagley, General Custer Bagley.
You did put Katsumoto's son as Omura, and I was like, no, it's not him. Don't do the mistake.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Get you, man. Like, don't do it.
Oh, it's raining heavy, man. Hold on 1 second, close the window.
Oh, man. I've been watching a few... Okay, first, before I get into the movies I watch, bro, Disney Plus, oh my God, I got moist. I've been getting moist. Oh my God, first of all, like, when it works and whatnot, I'm just moist that I've got it, and I started watching the X-Men cartoons. I watched episode 1 and 2, and I just was watching the beginning of number 3 where Magneto appeared. I don't know what it is. I got so moist, bro. Like proper goosebumps, man. Like just seeing Gambit and Magneto, and as an adult, it's a different feeling. I don't know why, but I'm so moist. I'm so moist right now. But yeah, the old original X-Men, man, so good. Disney Plus, man. You know, it's got a smooth feeling to it. Like Disney Plus, like maybe I'm just used to Netflix, but when I log into Disney Plus and I see my avatar, which is Hulk, which is perfect, bro. Thank you. You know me too well. When I see the avatar, I'm already moist. I'm like, oh my god, that's my avatar.
Ash, who did I put
the look and feel of it.
Oh, I just put Mickey Mouse, man.
And what do you mean you Mickey Mouse, bro? I already set you up.
Nah, you put me as Groot, bro.
Oh, you were. You look like Groot.
I don't
that's
want
why.
to be Groot.
You dry games, bro. Right, so Mickey Mouse party, yeah?
Mickey Mouse.
Alright, cool.
No, man, it's nice. The look and feel of it is nice, man. Like the color coding, the blue and the shading and whatnot. I like it. I like Disney Plus, man. Moist so far. Anyway, I haven't really explored it. I just went straight to X-Men and started watching that. I'll go through it. But yeah, no, listen, moist. I'm actually genuinely moist.
No, that's good.
And then Netflix. I watched. What did I watch on Netflix, man? I watched this documentary that someone's telling me of one today of. It's a bit hard. You guys shouldn't watch it because you got kids. It's about a kid, an 8-year-old kid that was basically tortured and murdered by his parents.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Gabriel Fernandez. It's
Trial of Gabriel.
Trial of Gabriel Fernandez. Fernandez? Yeah.
Yeah, that was deep, man.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, that was deep. That was really deep, man.
Yeah, I only watched episode 1, and already I'm just like, oh, man. Like, I didn't even want to recommend it to you boys because you've got kids, but you've obviously seen it. It hits hard. Fuck, man. Yeah. You just kind of feel like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard, man. It's fucking hard. You just want to, you motherfuckers, man. I hope, like you just want to beat these people up, man. Like, I think I don't know what happens, but they're trying to trial them for death penalty and whatnot. But I don't think they should get the death penalty. I think they should be in prison for life, and they should be beaten up once a week, like beaten up bad, and then just given a paracetamol to recover for a week, and then get beaten up again, and seriously.
But paracetamol don't do nothing, bro. I've got this back pain, and paracetamol don't do nothing.
That's my point. Give him a paracetamol, let him kind of recover a little bit for a week, and then
some
beat
aspirin.
Him up again, it's horrible, man. That poor kid, man. Poor kid, 8-year-old kid. Like, not just killed, man. He was tortured and killed for like 8 months. It's horrible, man. But yeah. Anyway,
that's a hard program to watch, and anybody who's got kids, and this is just pure evil, isn't it? You know, the mental background of, like, I don't know, man, like how you can't look at a kid, doesn't matter what where they're from, whatever, and like think of doing that.
Innocence, man. When you see children, you just see innocence, right? That's all I see. You see innocence in them. You know, even if they're spoiled little brats and you see them running around shops, which I've seen, like little rich kids running around shops, but you still see nothing but innocence, man. But it's like, yeah, exactly. You know, and I just, listen, man. I'm not saying, like, listen, getting beats as a child. There's a difference between getting beats out of love and you doing something wrong and then being tortured.
Yeah.
And we got beats, but we knew. You could see it, especially now. You can see it as an adult. That was all out of love. When we done something wrong and Dad gave us a little clap or more, it was purely out of love. Yeah. There was no torture. There was no intentions to permanently hurt you. You know what I mean? It was just like consequences, old school style consequences.
I'll be right back.
You know what I mean? But it was all out of love. But torture is a different game. This kid got tortured, man, and there's many obviously out there, man. There's cases out there that's happening.
Obviously, saying that my wife's a teacher, and she deals with a lot of these cases with kids. You know, if kids come in and she notices something out of character, or there's a bruise mark, and even the slight bruise, she'd have to take it further and ask some questions. Is everything okay at home? And if there is, the social services will get involved, police will get involved, and it's not a nice thing that she has to see a certain kid get hurt, or parents arguing and so on and so forth. it is tough, man. And seeing, Gabriel go through what he went through, when you saw the pictures, you must have saw the pictures, G-Man. He's just a cute kid, man.
Oh, man.
Like, why? Like, just, I don't understand it, man. And obviously, when you get into it deeper, G, you'll see, like, more about it. But, yeah, man, I remember my missus crying. I even shed a tear because I think, man, he's just a kid, man. Like, what does he know? Like, he's still learning, man. Like, live his life. That hit. Hold on.
Yeah, my friend, she's a social worker, and she was telling me about it because she has to, obviously, as a social worker, she's deep in. So she doesn't deal with those hard cases, but she's trying to mentally. It sounds like she's trying to mentally get there because she can't deal with them now. She says she's mentally weak to deal with those cases, but she really wants to help those people. So the only way for her to help those people is to kind of not say watch documentaries, but as in like kind of see the reality of those things and then build her confidence because she wants. You can't help someone if you don't have the confidence.
No,
that will just scar you. Right? So she's got to build that confidence. She recommended it to me, and I watched the first episode. I was like, "This is hard, man." And again, these are stories that people should know because, again, we live our lives. We don't know what the fuck's going on in the world, right? But you watch one of these documentaries, it gives you a reality of what the fuck is going on. And just say you see something on the streets, it might just trigger you off to be like, holy fuck, I need to do something here. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Rather than just being completely ignorant to the situation, it's good to kind of know these stories. So maybe, you might be able to prevent another one in the future. Remember there was that case in the UK? I can't remember his name, that kid in the UK.
Green Lanes. That was around the corner,
Yeah,
man.
Green Lane. Yeah, the little baby and shit.
I don't remember, man.
Harry, or not Harry. I can't remember the name.
I can't remember his...
Pete, Little Pete.
Was that Little Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah, sorry to bring it down, but I watched that. I'm going to carry on watching that one anyway. And then I've watched a few movies. Man, which have been brilliant, man. I watched Just Mercy with Michael J. Fox and Michael B. Jordan. Fucking amazing movie about
Michael J. Fox. What?
Jamie Foxx. Did I say Michael J. Fox? I said Jamie Foxx. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx and Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, about innocent man being convicted of a murder that he didn't commit, being put on death row, with no evidence and whatnot. They just wanted to he was a black man in the South, basically, and it was just any.
Don't spoil it. I want to watch that, so please, no spoilers.
Yeah, I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it. I mean, it's a brilliant film. It's great to know. Again, it's based on a true story and everything. And just Michael B. Jordan's character, just being a lawyer, and at a young age he went to death row, and just to see someone his age, it kind of inspired him to be like, there's innocent people here. So he's just kind of dedicated his life to get innocent people out of death row and whatnot. So that's a brilliant story to definitely watch. Hey, look at that. Look at this.
Hey,
look,
he's so stylish.
Sasa.
Hey.
You got two Sasa.
Uncle.
She came in the room like, wow.
Wow. Look at you.
Well stylish.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. You having fun? Yeah, Sasa, say hello, Sasa. Hello, Sasa. Okay, here's your glasses. Sorry, I don't want to touch your glasses. Watch your eyes. Yeah, so cool. You're gonna hurt yourself like that. Do it this way. Good girl. Whoa.
Hey. What's up, cool girl?
Say hello.
What's up, cool girl?
Say hi, baby.
Stylish.
Say hi. Say hi, Sasa. Be careful. You get stuck on your head sideways, isn't it? Daddy.
What's up, cool girl?
Okay, let me do this for you. Got dribble all over you. So cool. Mwah.
So cool. So
say hi.
Cool.
Wow. Watch out. Naughty girl.
Wow.
Yeah, man, you're putting dribble all over your face. Watch Why don't you wipe your face? Go wipe your face. Alright, go
So cute.
go.
So cool.
Come back in a bit. Alright. Oi, go.
So
Daddy,
cool.
what are you gonna do? Stuck with me. Go. Be careful, don't poke yourself. Go to mummy. You should be sleeping now. Alright. Ah, yeah, keep going. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so that was a good movie. I won't spoil it, just watch it. I mean, it's based on a true story, but if you don't know what the story is, go watch it anyway. Brilliant movie, great performances from Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx, and just another great piece of history that we should all know about. I think it's important. Then on Saturday night, I watched The Gentleman, which was a Guy Ritchie movie, which is brilliant. He makes brilliant English gangster movies. It's not just like, it's gangster movies where there's a lot of characteristics behind characters. It's not just playing a gangster and a gangster story, but the characters really charisma, you know? I mean, think about Lock, Stock and all those movies.
Yeah.
Like, each individual character has a unique characteristic, which is fun to watch. So that was a brilliant. Have you seen that one? You guys watched The Gentleman?
Yeah, I watched that. That was really good, man. I love Colin Farrell's performance, man. Just cracking me up, the Irishman.
Yeah, he was awesome.
No,
yeah.
Is it Colin Farrell? Yeah, Colin Farrell. Yeah. He was funny enough.
You seen it, kid?
No, I haven't seen it. I maybe actually watch it tonight, as we're trying to work out what to watch tonight.
Brilliant one. Definitely, Guy Ritchie gangster movies are up there, like as one of the best, man. And then I just watched another great movie called The Banker with Samuel Jackson and
Anthony Mackie.
What's that? Anthony Mackie, yes. Another one based on a true story, based on basically there were two real estate guys, right? The black guys back in the 60s, two real estate guys. I won't spoil or anything, but they end up buying a bank, and they're trying to just give opportunity. It turned into like real estate and buying property to giving their community a chance, basically. Because back then, banks were not giving black people, only white people were getting loans for mortgages, were getting loans for business and stuff like that. No other races or religions or whatever were getting anything. So it started off with real estate to a point where it became an activist movement, and they ended up getting influence in the law to change, where banks were now not able to discriminate giving out loans to black people or whatever, right, to start off businesses or get mortgages and stuff like that. So it was another great movie, another great movie, based on a true story and whatnot. So yeah, man, some good movies, man. I feel like watch some good movies this weekend. You know, like I know like everything's on shutdown or whatnot, but there are some good stuff out there, man. Just gonna kind of put it on and watch it.
Yeah, no, that's right. I need to definitely check it out. I saw the adverts for
it. Well,
watch it, man. It's good. And Anthony Mackie as well. Like, I mean, obviously, the one thing that the Marvel Universe does is make you right? Back in the day, like Adam Sandler movies, I love all of them because of Adam Sandler. Like, Jack Black. I'm a fan of Jack Black. I'll watch any of his movies. You know what I'm trying to say? So now, like, because of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, when I see one of those characters in another movie, I'm like, oh, okay, Anthony Mackie, I'm going to watch it. Or, Chris Evans, I'm going to watch it. Like, because you just become a fan of the actor and then you give the movie a chance, basically. Yeah. So sometimes it's not just about, you have to be, I guess with this movie industry, it's like, not just the story and all that sort of stuff. It's like, if you're a fan of the director, Quentin Tarantino, you're going to watch all his movies, right?
That's right.
If you're a fan of an actor, Robert Downey Jr., for example, you're going to go support him and watch his movies, even though, Dr. Dolittle wasn't that great, but I went to the cinema to watch it, to support. So it's like, stories as well as, becoming fans of the directors, the actors, the studios maybe. Well, maybe not the studios, but the directors and the actors, it kind of drives you to watch the movies as well.
Yeah, so it's so true what Gil was saying, man. Like, one of the reasons why I started out what Gentleman was because of Colin Farrell. I just find him a great actor, man. And I was like, yeah, Colin Farrell's in it, I'm going to watch it, I'm going to support it. And it's just like you said, man. You like the actor, you support him, you watch it. That's it, man.
Yeah, man. I think, like, for a moment, I think maybe that element was not lost, but as in like so many unknown actors will come up into the game, and you just wouldn't know who they are. Like back in the days, bro, when we were growing up, if the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie came on, you're watching it. You didn't give a shit what it was. If we saw a Jackie Chan movie on TV, you're watching it. You don't give a shit because of Jackie Chan, because of Van Damme, because of Arnie and whatnot. Then it got to a point where it's like, you know, there's so many other movies out there and these different actors and you don't know who's who. So now you're watching the movies based on the stories and whatnot.
That's right.
Which is obviously the point. Which is obviously the point of them. But there's elements, man. You got to be like it's good to be be fans of certain actors and just watch all of their movies. Jake Gyllenhaal's another guy, man. I love all his movies.
Same.
Just
movie,
I'm watching it. There's certain actors, man, that whatever they make, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna watch it. Mark Wahlberg's a perfect example of that. Any movie he makes, I'm in. Like I want to watch.
100%. 100.
Yeah, even with like I watched that show you talking about, Kibbs, Ash, the police, the two British guys, Asher D, is it Asher D and the other guy, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But again, British actors, I know them. You know, obviously there's a bit of bias because they're British and whatnot, and they're London and they talk like us and whatever. But you just become. I'm just like, yeah, man. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna give it a chance, man. And I've recently been watching loads of interviews on Riz Ahmed, man. He's fucking awesome too, bro. I don't know if you guys like. He's awesome, bro. Like I know we saw him in Star Wars and Nightcrawler and all this. So he's a brilliant actor, but he's an activist and he's really good, man. I like that guy.
Yeah.
Have you watched his short video on YouTube?
I have. Yeah. It's deep. I think he's got an album out that relates to that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That is such a good short little movie, man. I was so at the end of it, wow, that was a really good thing that he put together, man.
No. Riz is wicked. I've always liked his stuff from the beginning. You remember that movie he did called Shifty?
Shifty, yes.
Yeah,
exactly. That's when I knew him.
I remember that.
Shifty, it's a good film. And then
Plan B, right?
No, some other guy actor. Plan B's in it, I think. I can't remember. And then you had.
It's the guy from Deadpool, right? The English actor from Deadpool. Wasn't he in Shifty as well? I'm pretty sure it was Riz Ahmed and that guy. And then I swear it was Plan B that directed it or was involved in the movie or whatever.
I need to double check that, definitely.
Great movie though.
Yeah, it's a good film.
Great movie though.
Shifty. I think there was another actor involved as an old school guy. Or something else.
Could be something else, but from my knowledge,
check
it out. I think
kind of program or cop movie with some old school actor. I forget his name.
Ray Winston.
Maybe.
Yeah. I can't remember.
No, you're talking about the one with Plan B and the thing when they're cops.
Yeah. I thought it was cool, man.
Yeah, I thought it was cool as well. But yeah, no, Riz Ahmed's awesome, man. I've been watching a lot of his stuff and I like realizing how awesome that guy is, man. I'm like, this guy's freaking. He's an awesome dude, man.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
What else, man? What else you guys do? I've been reading a few comics, man. I've been trying to keep myself busy, man. I've been reading some comics, a Wolverine and Punisher one, which I found quite interesting. It's actually an interesting one. So Punisher now, right? He died, right? So you know Punisher, we all know his story. You know why I love him and whatnot. He had nothing to live for anymore. He didn't give a shit, so he waged war on the streets and killed anyone with no remorse, right? Because he, you know, I think in some of the comics in the past he was a priest and whatnot, so he had faith, but he lost faith in everything when his family died, right? So in this comic, basically, he died, right? And then the angels brought him back and said to him, like, you lived your life like that, thinking you got nothing to live for, but you had the opportunity to go see your wife and kids in heaven, but you lost that because you just lost faith and everything. You killed everyone. So we're going to give you a second chance. They also gave him a bit more powers, like he's finally got a bit of powers and whatnot, but we're going to give you a second chance. And now you have something to live for. Now, if you do good, you will meet your wife and kids in heaven. So now he does the Punisher still, but he doesn't kill anyone. He avoids killing people, which is an interesting take. I still prefer my Punisher that just kills everyone. That's the guy I love. But it's an interesting take because now he has something to live forward to live towards and whatnot. And then Wolverine in this one finally fell in love again because his first girl was, one of them was a Japanese one of them was the one that Sabretooth killed or something. But now he's kind of opened up to another chick, and then she dies in this as well. So they're both in an awkward position. Not awkward position. They're both in an emotional sort of position and whatnot. It's an interesting take. I've been reading it. I've been quite entertained by this comic. So it's pretty good.
I just want to check out, man. Sounds good.
That sounds good as well, man.
And the artwork,
not killing anyone, yeah.
Yeah, trust me, he's shooting people in the leg and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you know, he's just not hurting anyone. It's weird.
He's gonna try and get on with them, like try and get into their soul and penetrate their soul, like Bad Boys. Remember?
Yeah, it's what's that? Who?
We're Bad Boys. My Lord, I'm gonna penetrate his soul.
Nah, it's a good take. It's definitely a good take.
It is. But I'm always going to be biased. I prefer my Punisher to kill.
Yeah, no, the same here. It's the best way. I've been reading Robin, the son of Batman. So it's based on Damian Wayne's. This is, I think it's like volume 2. It's based on him gathering up all the Robins. There's some, you know, the City of Owls? Is it City of Owls? Court of Owls, sorry. Yeah, the Court of Owls are involved in this, and so far so good. I've only got through the first chapter. I'm actually gonna, after this, I'm gonna continue reading, and then yeah, that's about it for me. I haven't read much, even though I've got a whole bunch of books to read. Shout outs to Xavi for sending me a whole load of DC comic books, so I'm gonna go through loads. And another shout out to them because they're gonna send me out some new Marvel ones. Well, not new Marvel ones, but they've got a great offer on their website at the moment, guys. They're doing 5 comic books, 5 graphic novel books for 20 quid. Look, man, some of these books go for 20 quid by itself. Hold up.
No.
This is 15 quid. Yeah. So you could imagine they did 10 DC books for £20.
That's not bad, man. That's not bad.
Can you imagine that? 10 for 20, where originally each of these books are 10 to £15 each when they retail. So the Marvel one now, guys, zavi.co.uk or the US, go onto their website. There you can pick 5 books. These are graphic novels books, more than 100. These are thick ass books, man. Look at it. Look at that.
I need time for you guys, man. I'm getting bored out here, man.
Bro. But yeah, so Xavi, shout out to Xavi for that. What else has been happening? That's about it, man. I've been just chilling with Delara, to be honest. That's the main thing. Working on her getting developed. We're missing family. We're coming to a point now where we genuinely... We went for a long walk today, but I suppose because we were used to going over every other couple of days to see mum and dad, family, her side of the family as well. So it's like, yeah, it's a bit weird. It's starting to get to us now. Well, not get to us. It's just that we're missing everybody. We are missing everybody.
Yeah, we're missing them as well, man.
I hope, I'm still being optimistic. I'm being optimistic. This month is going to see a peak. I've heard it so many times. April, you will see a peak of everything. Don't get shook by the numbers. It's all expected, the numbers to be just high this month because they're using this isolation, they're using this lockdown to identify everyone who has it, basically, and stop spreading it, basically. And once they identify that, they can start containing things. So I was telling Dad earlier, don't get shook by the numbers that you're going to see this month because they're going to be high. Everything's going to shoot up high. But hopefully, I'm optimistic by the end of the month, we're going to start seeing a drop because that's when they've been able to control it and whatnot. So, yeah, guys, please wear a mask, man. Like I said to you the other day, but whether you believe it or not, it just avoid you touching your mouth. And it's not just about you catching it. It's not just about that. It's about maybe you are preventing other people from having it. If you have it and you're asymptomatic, then it's you stop spreading it as well. So, you're not spreading it around. So there's both ways. You wear it and you're avoiding catching it and avoiding spreading it. So wear it, guys. Even if you go for walks, if you go to shopping, like the worst thing is you get it and you're fine, but you bring it home. You don't want that shit. So yeah, please make sure you wear masks, guys, man. Just to be safe, and gloves, or just wash your hands and shit. Make sure you do that shit, or everyone just do that. Remember, not just about you catching it; it's about you not spreading it to people as well. That's both ways.
Of course.
Yeah, I agree, man. Like, I've been wearing a mask. I've been wearing my gloves. And you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. As the numbers are getting higher, it is quite scary, man. Because when I went for that drug from yesterday, I'm keeping that 2 meter distance, man. People are trying to get close. I'm running the opposite direction, like don't get close to me. You know, it is kind of scary, man.
The other day, because I forget. Listen, I forget, right? So I was jogging the other day, and I was going on a path where it's like a little bit. It's a bike lane, but it's a little bit of a hill. So most people just get off their bikes and they walk, right? So this lady was with her 2 kids. She had a bike, and the 2 kids the kids was too little to control the bike. So basically, she was struggling trying to help, like trying to get 2 bikes and control the kid. So I didn't think about isolation and distance. So I was like, oh, excuse me, man, let me help you. And then I started helping the little baby with the bike. And then she was like, thank you. And I was like, it's cool. And then after I finished, I was like, oh, shit, man. Like, I should have asked permission. And I should have said, hey, look, I know it's 1 meter distance. This we're possibly doing self-distancing. I forgot, bro. Like, you're just being human. You see someone in help, you just want to help. And I'm like, because I felt like I would have felt like a complete dick just running past her while she's struggling. So my natural instinct was to help, but then after you realize, shit, I should have kept my distance. Or I should have asked permission first, like, do you mind, like, me helping you? So, but yeah, I'm not saying be a dick, but like, do keep your distance, man. You have to remember that shit.
Yeah,
it's weird because now you go around shopping and you're like this around people. And you're like, hey, don't come close. Hey, don't touch that. You know when you're waiting in the queue to get served, because now they got a queuing system for that, yeah. And then people are trying to grab, like, you're basically still in the aisle, so people are gonna grab stuff, innit? So you're like, hey man, why are you coming so close for? And then they're like, why is this guy like freaking out for? And you're like, bro, there's a pandemic happening, and you got your hands right next to my mouth. Move, man.
I'm gonna come to you and go. Ugh.
Nah, that's that guy. The way he. Who are you?
That one. The one that you said last time was the funniest. Like, who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
But it wasn't that. It was the 2 kicks he did, bro. It's like 2 kicks. That guy got some martial arts in him, bro, man. He's reflex. It wasn't even talk first. It was kick first. It was like boop boop.
Yeah. Who are you? That was jokes.
Who are you?
Hey, that guy's a legend, man. I don't know who he is, but it's funny because the reaction is priceless.
Nah, bro, the best one has to be that guy going around in the shopping in Walmart in America. That one kills me. But you know when he does it, when he goes, there's one guy on the phone and he's walking. He's like, do you like that? And he's like, do you know me?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that one. Hey.
And he's on the phone and they're smiling at each other, and I'm like, this guy. To get away with that. But the one with the puncher one, it's quite funny. It is quite funny.
Props to them guys, man, because they make my day, man. They give me a good laugh, bro.
Yeah, no, definitely. You know what? Recently, I've been on my phone a lot more, which I'm not usually into. So, yeah, I'm on it all the time now. But it's only because I suppose doing more artwork.
It's the worst drug.
Yeah, it is.
The phone is the worst drug. Whatever the endorphins or whatever it activates in your brain, like, it's the worst drug. Like, because we all know disciplined people who can't stay off their phone. Like, it is the worst drug, like, almost ever. Whatever, like I said, the endorphins or whatever part of the brain that it activates, it's definitely activating the part that most people cannot be disciplined.
No, I need to be like Dwayne, man.
With me, what I've managed to do, I'm on my phone all day. No question, I'm on it all day. But in the evenings, 30 minutes before I go to bed, I turn it off, and then I read some books, and then I do all my showering and whatnot, and then I go to bed, right? And in the morning, because I specifically bought an alarm clock, bro, so I don't use my phone.
Yeah.
So I turn it off, put it in the other room, and in the morning, when I wake up, bro, my phone's in the other room, but I wake up to a 15-20 minute stretch, then I wash, do my ozu, do my prayer, have some water, and then by then it's been about 30 minutes. Then I put my phone on. I've managed to be able to do that, but when my phone is on all day, I am looking at it. Right? Yeah, this is why like, for example, like, I listened to Rogan and he was talking about, possibility, he's just talking, right? And he was saying, man, the cinema industry could die, right? Because like, now if Apple was trying to, for example, that movie Trolls that's coming out, they would go straight onto the streaming services. It's supposed to come out in cinema, but it's coming out in streaming services. Now, hopefully, they don't do that permanently and just bring out all these blockbuster movies straight onto the streaming services. Because what I love about the cinema is, man, same thing. I go in and I turn off my phone and I just enjoy the movie for 2 hours.
Yeah.
But me watching a movie at my home, my phone is on, man, and I do look at my phone. Like when I'm watching a movie, I end up looking at my phone, and I'm like, man, like it's not the same as cinema. I miss cinema.
Of course not. And I miss that, and I can't wait for the cinema to come back because that's my thing, man. That's my thing. That's my chill out. That's my zone out. You know what I mean? That's my.
I do what Gilman's saying, man. Like, you know, when I go for like sometimes midnight, I need to take a pee and stuff. You know, wake up from sleep, take my leave, and then when I come back, first thing is I check my messages, and then I go back to sleep. It's such a bad habit, man.
Nah, don't look at your phone at the night. That's the worst thing.
I turn off my phone, man. And listen, if you use it for alarm clock, I recommend just buy an alarm clock.
I've done that, but because we've got baby in the same room, bro, I get beats, bro.
What's that?
I've got baby in the same room, I get beats, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, true. That's true. Yeah. But you use your phone anyway for alarm, don't you?
Yeah, I do that, but I don't look at my phone during the night anyway, so I'm good like that.
I need to get that habit, man. It's so bad, guys.
I generally don't use my phone at night. I think the latest by 11 o'clock or like 10:30, I'm off my phone, and then get some sleep, chill out, or do something in between that I need to get done. But during the day, sometimes I stay away from it. I think during the lockdown, I've been on it a bit much. I mean, yesterday I did some gardening. I'm going to continue to work on my garden as well. Get it cleaned up so that she's got space to walk around as well, because before it was looking like a zongle, man.
Yeah, no, it's good though to keep yourself occupied with that as well. That's why, like, when I do my training, well, actually, when I'm running, I got my phone on. Well, no, I'm listening to music. No, that's why I like doing my training, man. Again, it keeps me away from that. But I'm so addicted to my phone. It's definitely the worst drug ever.
Yeah, right, it is. It is. I'm on it now, man, and it's just, it's always double checking stuff and the rest of it. Ash, did anything come from Funko Pop?
Yeah, but I sold that thing on eBay straight away.
No, for real. Did it come through?
Nothing.
No boxes, nothing?
Nothing, bro.
Basic, man. They sent it to the wrong address, and I told them to send it to this one. Bruce.
You're lying. What? Wait. Is it meant to come here?
No, it's meant to come here. It's, they've got a new Mandalorian pop. They wanted me to do an art piece and a review. Oh, guys, make sure you check out my art piece on the Funko Europe page. That's what I forgot to say. Yeah, man. Moist. And it had it linked to Disney. It's the closest thing I got to the Marvel Universe, bro.
I saw that. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah. Funko Pop retweeted your thing. Yeah, definitely. I need to share that. But yeah, awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, Kips, are they sending it to mum and dad's house, or are you saying they got a complete wrong address?
No, they're sending it to mum and dad's house. They've got my old address on the system, innit? So I gave them the new one, but when they told me they sent it...
You better start practicing your artwork, bro, because you need to draw that.
So I told them it's basic because during lockdown I can't even go... But yeah, that's about it really. Other than that, yeah, that's what's exciting that's happened this week. But yeah, I'm working on it, man. I've got more stuff to work on. But yeah, I'm gonna get on that. Hey, G-Man, remember to send me the links for the CBD, bro.
I will do. If you, I use. What did I say? I use Love Hemp. A UK company as well, so it's perfect for you guys.
Do it.
Ash, send me my hemp, please.
It's on the cast.
This guy you could have said it weeks ago. I could have had it in my hands now. It could have gone to my office. It would be easy. Now, lazy guy, bro. Please send me my hemp.
I shall send this soon, bro. I drank most of it, but I will send it.
I'm running out of toilet paper, man. I need to go.
But yeah. What else did they? I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I've been playing God of War again. I got back into God of War. The game sick. Oh my god. Yeah. I put on easy though. I put that shit on easy. I'm not.
How far are you, man?
I'm just when when you meet the witch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've been, to be honest, the last time I played it, I checked the last save game. It was in 2018. So
oh my god.
I'm like, alright, let me delete that and start again. Yeah, I know, I'm based. No, but what I'm doing is like I put it on easy because I can't. If I keep losing, like I'm gonna give up. I need an easy game, bro. I don't have the patience to keep losing and trying to strategize a battle. I just want to win. Yeah.
Want to get in there and kill, man.
Yeah, man. I just want a story. So I do 30 minutes a day. play a little bit, cool, get to the next part, stop. And it's easy, man. If, like I say, if I keep dying and I'm doing the same bit and it's like 30 minutes, I'm going to give up. So I just need to keep moving forward. But yeah, that game is sick, man.
Yeah, trust me.
I see loads of things online. They're saying that they're going to make a movie or some kind of TV show. God of War definitely deserves some kind of good TV show if they can do something. But if they do, the battles, they have to do the battles the same way he does it in the game. You know, that sort of animation and that kind of look.
Yeah.
They have to do it that way. You can't just let him fight normal sword fights and whatnot. No, that's not going to work.
You say that. You know, Gilbert, you might see. You see on YouTube, there's one guy that he basically has a YouTube channel and he copies all martial arts games, combat lists, and he does like Tekken characters and Street Fighter characters and Walker. You must have seen him do, man.
Maybe. I'm not sure, but I'm probably have seen something. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, this guy, he's quite famous. I don't know his name, but he's on YouTube. He's got his own channel, and he'll just copy the combat list of like a certain character in Tekken, and he's been doing it for so many characters. And then eventually, God of War, you know, the maker of God of War, they got in contact with him and said, "Look, we want you to do the combat for God of War, man." And I was watching the other day. Yeah, it's pretty sick, man.
What do you mean combat? What do you mean? He does it like he...
So like, say like, I don't know, Kazuya, yeah, you know, 1-1-2, yeah? He does the whole combat list of Kazuya's...
But wait, but what
he fights, like on the screen?
Yeah, and he does all the moves that, you know, he copies off the games and stuff.
Oh.
So he put it to the point, is it realistic enough? Is it realistic enough for it, as a person to be able to be doing their moves? And he does it, man. It's pretty sick.
I need to check that out. I haven't seen
what did Sony make God of War, right? What did they want with him?
They want him to do the actual combat system. Like, see how, what do they call it, man? When they have the dots on them and everything like that.
Okay, like the choreographing and the movement.
The choreographing and stuff. They actually picked him and said, "Look, we want you to do the fighting."
He must be a martial artist, though. This guy.
Yeah, bro. I'll send you the video.
Yeah, it must be like an acrobatic martial arts to do some of those Tekken moves, like Horang or whatnot. They do triple kicks and...
He does all of them, man.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll send you the link for that. He's pretty good, man.
Yeah, do that. I want to see.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Sorry, I just found another book. Alright, boys. I got to go.
Yeah.
Got to get back to my daily routine, but always a pleasure talking to you guys. G-Man, we miss you, man. Ash, I actually miss you too, bro. We will meet again. Boris is out of hospital. Not joking. We just need to find out when this lockdowns can stop, man. But it's just a shame that.
I hope Boris
extend it, man.
And I hope he learns from it.
Yeah.
I don't wish death upon anyone, even though I might not agree with his political views or his sayings. To be honest with you, I don't even understand his political ways, so I can't really judge him. But I don't want him to die. I hope he fucking makes it, and then I hope, you know, he learns from it, and it kind of maybe you know what, maybe him surviving it could encourage the British nation as well, because and regardless of you like him or hate him, he is a leader in the country, right? So it's great to see the leader survive, and it kind of might give hope to certain people. I think it's horrible that people kind of were like, "Yay, he's got it. I hope he dies." Like, and I hope he gives it to Trump. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I know you might not agree with them and whatnot, because I don't.
Yeah.
But you can't fucking. You don't want that on your conscience. Like, oh, hope he passes to Trump, and I hope they both die.
Yeah, no.
What the fuck, man?
That's messed up.
I don't agree with them guys. I don't like them guys. Don't get me wrong, but you don't want to wish that upon people, man.
No, of course not. Of course not.
No, but as a leader of a country, maybe that will give hope to people. You know what I mean? That if he survives and whatnot. So I hope he does. I think he got out. He's out of hospital now, anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's out of hospital now.
Yeah. Well, listen. Regardless if they extend this lockdown, I think there's a big possible chance they will do, but it's necessary. So
of course.
But I think as soon as my flight's still booked for May. If in May things are still good to go, I'm definitely coming back, and I'll rather just sit in London with you guys if I'm not able to come back to Singapore. I'd rather just do that. So let's hold tight till then, and I'll figure that out.
No, cool. Definitely. All right, then, boys, guys and girls who listen to the podcast, guys, make sure you go to SoundCloud. You can stream us on there now. Just type in the Brothers Geek Out podcast or Qibla Ahmed Art. It's all up on there now. You will always have an audio version of this. As much as you want to see our pretty faces on YouTube, you get to see us. Well, you get to listen to us through the cloud now. So, guys, make sure you check us out there. Massive thank you for the likes, dislikes, and comments, guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. And Gilman, Ash, stay safe. We catch up, okay?
Yeah, cool, guys.
On to the next.
Guys.
Peace.